Today I'll be explaining about how we can create your own AI agent locally. And since I'm an automation tester, so I'll be explaining how we can make use of it most in automation. Okay, so the first thing is you require to install Ollama in your machine. So what is Ollama? Ollama is a lightweight extensible framework for building and running large language models on your local machine. You can just go to ollama.com and immediately you'll be getting a link for download. You can download as per your operating system, whether it's Mac, Windows or Linux. Once it is download, just click on the modal tab. So before that you can check locally once it is download, like once you click this you should get all this information to make sure Ollama is downloaded. And after that like DeepSeek is very famous nowadays and you can make use of it, and depending on your capacity of the RAM size, right, just download, select the link which you want, like 8B or 7B, right. So now you can click on this command, it will copy and you can install here. So since I've already installed, uh, I'll not install it again. So once it is installed, you can just type this command. You can see DeepSeek R1 8B is installed. It's of size 4.9 GB. Okay, so this will set up the LLM locally. So the next step is how can you make use of it, right? So for that, so there is one Chrome extension called Page Assist, right? It will be for both Firefox as well as Chrome. You can just type it in Google, you'll get it, and you can just click on this. Since I'm in Chrome, I'll click on this add to Chrome extension, right? So once it is done, yeah, it's done. So now the next step is, yeah. So what is Page Assist? It's used to run locally running AI models to assist you in the web browsing. Okay. So now I'll go to a website. It's a simple login page. Okay. And so I'll tell you like traditionally what we do while doing automation, right? So we try to inspect the username field, right? We get the XPath or ID, whatever, and the password and the submit, and we write all the commands, right? Driver dot find element and find by XPath or ID. We spend some time on that. So since it's simple, that's fine. There are cases where there are some tables or something, so it will take a lot of time, right? So we can make use of page assist for that, whatever I'm explaining now. So for that, I'll just go here. Already we can see the page assist is already installed. In the three dot, now just click on this and tell like open side panel. Okay, I'll explain why we need to do this. Okay, now since Ollama is already running, you can just select the model, like if there are multiple models, you can select whichever you want. And after that, there is one more thing which you require. Okay, that is rag setting. Okay, so why this is required is I want to connect to this DOM and get whatever I need, right? Whatever I prompt. So for that, I'll be selecting the same, right? So once you're done, you can just save it. And yeah, so here we go. So let's try the first command. Say I'll tell write a Selenium Java code to validate login page. So it will take some time. Here we go. And just click on this. It will explain what we need. It will just tell like we need a Selenium Java code to validate the login page. So it will basically like how we do in the chat GPT, right? like when you type something, it explains all the details. It's basically from their respective UI, whether it's a chat GPT or DeepSeek as its own page play. So here the only difference is here we embed to the page which we need, and for that it will give the data. So it already identified that I'm using Chrome browser, and it is telling I'll make sure I'll give a code which runs on Chrome driver. So since it is validating the login page, it needs a username and password, and after that it needs to submit button, right? It can click on submit. So it explains that, and yeah. So it also tells it needs some time. It is adding the WebDriver wait as well to just to make sure to avoid the flakiness of some of the UI contents. So once you log in, you have to make sure login is successful. So you can see here, right? We don't have that page, okay, but it will uh, just tell us like I need to validate that as well. Usually, when we are doing testing, we try that, right? It is also doing the same as well. So not only this, you can get whatever the code like Playwright or Cypress code. Um, so now it gives the sample code. Yeah. So here is the code, right? And it will also explain like what are the things it has done. Yeah, so now we got the code. Here you can see it initialized the Chrome driver, and after that, so you can see here, right? It's automatically getting the locator, right? So you no need to spend some time on that, and after that, yeah, the submit button, and after that, it's also handling the exception case, right? And it's giving some uh, dummy password and username to uh, check, and once you log in it is checking whether if there is any error or not, right? So yeah, so this is what, and again you can get more other things as well, right? And the other things for the page assist is you can also um, type like whatever things you need. Can make use from the page assist, right? Just click on that, and after that go to the settings, and you can just manage the different models, and the one which I like most is you can manage the prompt, right? So you can just type the title, say I'll tell like automation, and what are the prompts, say okay, Selenium, just an example, okay. I'll just add a prompt, and now we can see I think I need to refresh. Yeah, you can see what are the prompts in automation. So the same thing will go there, and you can just enter, and it will give the data which you need. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone, thanks for watching. uh, that's it.